Hello, my name is Kevin. It is November 13th, Sunday, 2011. I've always liked the idea of writing a diary, writing a journal. A journal seems to be the more masculine way of thinking about it, but I can't stand writing. I like the idea of talking to yourself and kind of keeping yourself in check and kind of being able to look back and reference what happened in your day and see the progression you make and see how your decisions panned out and all that kind of stuff. I think that's kind of cool and sort of interesting. So I thought I'd maybe do it myself, and I like videos a lot more. I like talking instead of writing, so I thought this might be a good option. I guess you can call this video logging, video blogging, or vlogging, like it's commonly called. The thing with this is, the videos I made in the past, it's like I'm talking to a person. Whereas this, like I feel like the perspective is more. I'm just talking to, I don't know, some arbitrary thing. I'm talking to myself almost. I'm talking to myself when I watch this down the road. That's what I feel like I'm doing here. Thing though is that with internet videos, like I've got people who I know who might watch this, and I don't want to let that restrict me. I don't want to let that restrict what I say. I mean, I'm not talking about anyone today, but I want to try to keep that in mind for the future. Not to hold back, but not to be rude. It's touchy. It's kind of adds some difficulty because diaries or journals are private. They're only meant for one person, and I feel like I'm kind of crossing some borders by doing this. But one thing I was thinking of, and the one thing I want to do is I want to start a new routine. I want us to have a fresh start. And everyone's always, I think everyone likes the idea of a fresh start. It's a way to kind of mask your imperfections, mask your mistakes, kind of take a new approach to something that you've been putting off. And for me, that's been school. It's been a healthy lifestyle, all that kind of stuff. It's all the things that I've told myself I wouldn't make the same mistakes again. I would constantly strive to do this, and I know that I can get a lot done when I put my mind to it. I think the same goes for anyone. But it's really easy to be lazy. It's easier to be lazy than not to be. But I know that I always feel my best and get the most done when I take care of myself, when I wake up at a normal time. My sleep pattern's been horrible. Some new games came out. Modern Warfare 3, Skyrim. Being a video game nerd here for a second. I like games like that, and that's not really the only reason. I've had sleeping issues for a while, but I've been going to bed at like 3, 4, 6 in the morning sometimes, like stupid stuff, really stupid. Today I slept at home. It's Saturday night to Sunday night, and I still stayed up till like about 2. I went to a friend's house before then. But I got up at 10:30, 11, so it's at least a start. It's better than waking up at 3, because now with no daylight, it gets dark at like 4. Not quite, but it will soon. So you get up at 2, it's 2 hours of daylight. It's really depressing. So it's more motivation to kind of get up. I really want to take up swimming. I want to start eating a healthy breakfast, drinking more tea. Tea's good. I really like tea. So that and getting up and using that time to really focus on school. And there's a philosophy that my grade 10 history teacher told me, and Mr. Mahavik, you know who that is. As I'm talking to myself, of course I do. Anyways, he said that he had a friend in university who would party so hard every day, and he was amazed that he could get by in school. But he said the secret to his success was that he treated school like a 9-to-5 job. So 9 o'clock, he'd be in class, in between classes he'd do his homework, he'd do his readings. If you think about it, that's 8 hours, 40 hours a week you're putting into school. I know that some people do way more than that as it is now, and to them, I commend you. That's really impressive. I don't think I could ever do that, but now I don't put a lot of time into school. I put in just what's necessary to get decent marks. But I always know that I would be much less stressed out, and I'd be a much better student if I actually did consistent and proactive work and stayed up to date with my homework, didn't just barely scrape by and cram for tests. I hate that feeling, but I do it every time. I can't help myself. Because it's like, why try so much harder to get an A when you can barely try and get an A minus if you're lucky. That's the mentality. It's not a healthy mentality though. I don't like that. You should be trying to succeed and getting out there and maybe trying to network or start looking into some companies. I'm a business student. I should try and do some networking here. But anyways, I want to have a fresh start, and I figure what better way to do it than to kind of make a daily vlog, and I kind of document my experience. This isn't for anyone. It's mostly for me to kind of keep myself accountable to myself, really. So here we go, day 0, and you know, this being said, let's see how true to my word I can stay tomorrow, and I will talk to you guys. I say that because I'm used to my Call of Duty videos where I'm talking to everyone else. See myself tomorrow. Bye.